Hi, welcome to the World of Wheels 2001. We're down here at River Center to the car show. This is segment number 2, and it's just wonderful down here. The people, it's so many people down here, and it's only 10 after 11 on Saturday morning. It's quite a crowd. I don't know what it's going to be like at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So many beautiful cars, and we want to take you around and have some interviews and show you some cars and motorcycles and trucks. Gorgeous, just wonderful to be here. And any of you folks that haven't been down here before, just come on down and enjoy yourself, and let's go on and see what's happening. Well, moving over to the Oldsmobile Club, we found somebody. Who are you, sir?
My name is Craig Duntley, president of the Olds Club.
President of the Olds Club. Hi, I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk, and it's a pleasure meeting you. And the Oldsmobile Club is always a favorite of mine, even though I have a Mercury now. I don't have an Olds, and I'm in the Merc Cruisers. I love Oldsmobiles. So, how long have you been president of the Olds Club?
This is my first year president, but I've been in the club since 79. So
79.
Been a long
How many
member.
cars do you have here today?
Today we have 4.
4.
149 and the rest are 66, 68, and 70.
What is this black 442 here? Well, what year is that?
It's a 66 W30 442. It was one of only 54 of them made from the factory.
One of how many?
54.
54.
Yeah, it's a very rare car, and the gentleman that owns it did a great job in restoring it.
This looks like a sleeper. If you were to come up on this on the road and seeing Grandma driving this, you wouldn't really know what kind of power is in this, would you?
Not a bit. It's a great ar.
Wow.
And fast.
Yeah. How many members are in the Oldsmobile Club?
Presently, we have about 180. It ranges from that to around 200 a year. So we got quite a few members.
Are you in any other clubs besides the Olds Club?
I am. I'm in the MSRA, and we are members of the National Oldsmobile Car Club.
Okay.
Yes. So
well, that's great. So how many years has Olds been coming down to the World of Wheels show?
This is probably our 4th year we've been down here. Yeah.
I think you've been doing this for 39 years. That's what I heard.
I think it is. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
It is. We finally got in here and tried to show our cars off and acquaint people with Oldsmobile.
Sure. Well, this is great. I'd love to talk to you folks. And if somebody wants to join the Olds Club, what number could they call?
They can contact my number. It's 952-888-1602.
During the evenings and weekends? Or?
Evenings and weekends. If I'm not there, just leave a message and I'll get right back to you.
That's fine. So anybody out there with an Oldsmobile, what years do you go from?
All years, all the way up to brand new.
Oh, you do?
Yes. We have our state show that's in August, first weekend in August, and we encourage everybody to bring any Oldsmobile out. We don't care what shape it is. We just like to see them.
Where do you hold that at?
Jim Lupian Oldsmobile in Golden Valley.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay. He sponsors this for the last 12, 13 years, and it's been a great show.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us for Driveway Talk, and it was a pleasure meeting you, and
Thank you.
Have a good day, and we'll see you down the road.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Well, here we are in back of the World of Wheels. We're in the swap meet area. There's toys, there's vendors, there's magazines, hubcaps, anything you want back here. And we're just going to scan around here and play some music for you and let you see what's here. well, moving along, we've come across a display. Who are you, sir?
My name is Barry Klein.
Barry, hi, I'm Ron Anderson with Driveway Talk.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Now, what do you have here?
This is a 1965 Superformance Cobra replica.
And it's very beautiful looking, it's an eye catcher as of all these. So how long have you had this?
I've had this car about a year.
A year. Are you in any clubs?
Belong to the Shelby Club, and then we also race this car with different organizations. It's primarily a competition car, not a street car.
I see. Where would you race this at?
We've raced this car at Elkhart Lake, Brainerd, several other tracks around. I've gone all the way to Road Atlanta with it and raced down there. Yes, you bet.
What size engine's in here?
This is a 351 that's been stroked to 396 cubic inch, 476 horsepower,
Wow.
and 480 foot-pounds of torque.
What kind of transmission?
It's a 5-speed Tremec TKO.
Geez, this is unreal. I mean, I could ask you so many questions because usually we get into, the old stock cars and the street rods and things like this. So I got to tell you the truth, I don't know a lot about your clubs or, what you do or how often you race. But, okay, so if somebody wants to get a hold of your club or interested in joining, what do they do?
Well, you can go on the internet to the club site, go to the Shelby Club National site, and then you can go to each state organization from there. Or they have a booth here at the show.
They do.
And you can join there or get information that you want. I'm not an officer of the club, so you just talk to them.
Is there a local phone number that you could give?
That I don't know. I don't have that.
Okay, but they could find it. All you have to do is probably go to a car show or a booth or
absolutely.
one of you guys down or something.
Yep, you bet.
Yeah. Well, I bet you have a lot of fun with this.
It's a real nice, fun car to drive.
Is insurance expensive on something like this?
No, not really. You get to a certain point in life, they cut you a little bit of a break. So insurance
That's true.
isn't any worse than say a Corvette or anything like that. So sure.
Yeah, that isn't bad then.
Yeah.
Well, it's very beautiful. And how many members in your club?
The Shelby Club, that I don't know. I'm not. I'm a member and
Do you meet once a month?
They have meetings once a month at various places, and they announce that. They have a newsletter that goes out every month.
Well, it's a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for being on Driveway Talk.
Thank you.
See you down the road. Okay. Well, moving on down, we found this beautiful Model T. Who are you, sir?
Charles Betts, BETZ.
Charles. I'm Ron Anderson. Welcome to Driveway Talk. I love these old cars. So what do you have here?
It's a stock 1923 runabout. The engine is a 1927 engine in it, and transmission. It's a 20 horsepower motor.
20?
Yeah. Low compression, 4-cycle engine, cast iron pistons. It's the forerunner to a 2-speed automatic, except this don't have a converter, and automatics have converters. It's all stock.
Have you had it a long time?
I had it 5 years. A friend of mine had it for 17 years. His wife drove it, and she got too old, so they sold it to me, and it came out of Northfield. I never did get the guy's name, but we're the third family to own this vehicle, far family-wise.
Now I see by your sign here, it says this car was assembled in Minnesota and purchased by a Northfield farmer. So it was made here.
Made in Minneapolis plant. They didn't make cars in St. Paul site until May 7th, 25, I think it was.
Where did they make them in Minneapolis?
Oh, they had 2 spots. One place was near the river, another spot was further in. And then they had to bring the stuff from that plant over to a St. Paul plant by horses. They hauled it over. Horses and...
Is this car dependable?
Oh, yeah.
So... Well, that sounds good.
Orange work.
Yeah. So any place in the Twin Cities you could drive with confidence?
No, anything over about 30 miles an hour, you better keep off the road.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, it really has no brakes. The only brakes you got is an internal band on your transmission inside of that, and it's only 1.25 inches wide. It's made out of Kevlar material.
Wow. So there's no brakes. I mean,
Well, you drive the way to a semi. You let the car itself, the engine, slow you down.
okay. Wow, that's something. What is the feature here?
Well, this is called a park light. Normally, you have vehicle. A lot of places in towns and villages, you had a black car. They had no street lights, so you had to have a white light or front lantern and a red light or lantern in the back, so people could tell that car is there. Because this car at nighttime, you never see it, especially if there's no moonlit at night.
So, what is it? The faster you go, the more these lights shine, or
It's a magneto system, like it's like a dirt bike. You start it by a battery. You switch it over to a magneto, like the old airplanes used to be, like, magneto on, magneto off. Well, it's the same way. When it's on magneto, it charges the battery, and then at that point, it's actually supplying the car to you, like a modern generator would be like today. But the magneto system is actually part of your flywheel.
do you have trouble finding parts for this car?
There's different companies, 3 different companies. Langs in Maine. We've got Obsolete down in Oklahoma, and another place. There's a place in Minneapolis on.
Little Dearborn?
Yeah, Little Dearborn. I've got plenty enough. I get cheap metal for it and everything.
Oh yeah. What size tires are on these?
The first came out was 3 by 30, and back was 3.5 by 30. And Ford said, let's save a few bucks, make all 4 tires exact same size. So the 3.5 by 30, all of them are.
And it's got the rollout half windshield.
It's air conditioning. It's air conditioning. It's called a Polish air conditioner.
Well, couldn't you just stick your head out the window? I mean,
No, you'd be surprised that this drops a lot of wind. If you got a tailwind, you can make pretty good money. But if you're coming into the wind or blowing against your vehicle, and you got about 300 or 500 pounds in the vehicle, you're not going very fast. But it's what the people used to do. They used to cut the